Too serious. Ugh, I'm sick of this. Can't you take anything seriously? Too serious! Source, Neo Uma. Reminded me of this scene. The crocodile is wearing clothes and a hat, and he talked. If that surprises you, take a look at us. Must be the ancient giant genes. Everyone loves One Piece. Anime? I've never really been interested in cartoons, Franklin. Besides, I'm working. Why not ask Johnny? Well, I just wanted to show you because the hero has stretchy powers like you, and he's really cool like you. 2 weeks later. Hey, Sue, have you seen Reed by chance? Oh, he's watching TV with Franklin. Reed's watching TV? Should we be worried? Also, you're baking cookies? Source: my headcanon as to why Reed might have taken some inspiration from Luffy's moves in the game. Doom: Reed Richards, you're only at Enies Lobby? Doom is already at Elbaf. On this day, nothing happened. I love how people get these confused. I love Tony Chopper. Me too. Yeah, I love Chopper. Bro. To haters who think I'm single. Bro, you forgot to edit the shadow. Truly disappointing. Seeing Oda announce he doesn't want Luffy to defeat Kaido with a big punch. Seeing Kaido's defeat. Every Luffy fight ever. It wasn't a big punch, it was a gigantic punch. Humongous even. Making Kaido look like a worm. So, how flapping crazy was the golden age of piracy if Kaido saw that and thought, I can face tank it? Still don't know if Oda was being purposefully cheeky or if he just forgot he said that before. Lego One Piece. Lego One Piece sets are coming soon. Why would anyone buy a Lego set with only a single piece? Bruh. These stairs are so long, Kuina would have straight up died like 16 times by now. Wanted to join this art trend. This is serious, guys. Can you just be serious for once? Too serious. I'll just leave this here. Croco Boy? This is the longest 2 hours of my life. Just wait until childbirth, sister. What? What? I just realized this theory would imply Robin spent years being close to both of Luffy's parents in their respective organizations. Bro. Don't know why, but tears keep filling my eyes. Thank you for making me this cool. Shut up and just fight! Mind your business. Nothing to see here. Usopp, go back to sleep. Zoro vs. Kaku at Enies Lobby. I'm gonna kill you now. Nine Sword style, Ashura. I prefer Luffy's adaptation. Live action. Anime. Manga. Luffy. Luffy vs. Kaido fight in a nutshell. Not to worry, I have a permit. This just says I can do what I want. Matt Owens strikes again. Igaram will be played by Yonda Thomas in the One Piece live action. Never beating the allegations. He better have the same powder wig looking hair and also play his wife. Based Marimo. No, how dare you refuse the invitation to join Baroque? I work alone. Flap off. I am alone and have a single rowing boat. Join me. Of course, Captain. Glory be to the Straw Hat Pirates. If they ended up with the other fruit, who ends up at the bath fight? Those are some of the most cursed images I have ever seen. For real, I was like, I wish I had blinded myself. After seeing both of those images, this better not awaken anything in me. What a name. Best name for an island in One Piece so far. Some island where you can get eggs. Drop your cursed One Piece images. I need them. Buggy Ball. Gonna prank my dad when he comes home. Not sure if Frankie or Johnny Bravo. If you think about it, it doesn't really make sense. Does he bite? No, but he can hurt you in other ways. Enel got what he wanted and has no reason to return to the One Piece planet. Bruh. An adult man in JJK? A baby in One Piece. Punk Hazard is real. Half of the country is on fire and the other half is covered in ice. God is speaking to us. How do you want the series to end? Pirate King Luffy and Fleet Admiral Koby sitting down and having a good meal, showcasing how even opponents can be friends and how Koby was Luffy's first friend while he was a pirate, despite the conflicting paths they both took. In the manga, half his face blown off. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Monster versus monster. In his lobby was peak Chopper. It was really unexpected and just perfect at the same time. Well, I would be damned. Zoro carrying the original size of Enma. I think it would have been cool if Zoro got a big sword. However, he wouldn't be able to use his usual 3 sword style attacks. We'll get there soon, guys. Live action actors in Wano. Firstly, why is Zoro's beard not green? This is what I expect some of the viewers, not the characters, to look like when we reach the Wano arc. Stop Fantasizing by Huon Dede. Pass the salt, please. Can I borrow a fork? Dude, you gotta stop fantasizing. Kaku got more votes on the 3rd poll. Reminder that Frankie is the only Straw Hat to never be in the top 10 of a popularity poll. People just can't comprehend the super personality of Frankie. Who made this? 72 years terminally ill, stabbed 267 times, 152 bullet wounds, 46 cannonballs, 3 magma punches, 1 in the brain, 1 in the chest, 1 in the gut. His back didn't touch the ground even in death. 78 years old, no diseases, stabbed 2 times, 1 ice glove to the face, lay down twice. Are people trying to downplay Garp by saying that Whitebeard is him? Because we knew that already. Whitebeard is a tank. Not saying Whitebeard isn't capable of dealing massive damage. Garp ain't a tank, he's a damage dealer. When a tank and a damage dealer fight, it's oftentimes pretty close. But against multiple strong enemies, the damage dealer will fall way before the tank. By the way, this is a massive oversimplification for those that aren't aware. Too small. I never thought of that before. Guys, I have a plan to escape the deadliest prison in the world. We need to go through the exit. This guy's a flapping genius! The fact that his bounty keeps increasing every 2 to 4 weeks in universe is crazy. Luffy bounty increases. That one Marine officer who just finished putting up his previous wanted posters around the island. It feels crazy that he probably beat all the big names in the East Blue in like a week. The East Blue, which was already the weakest ocean, lost all their strong pirates in a week, and the dude who did it was just some skinny 17-year-old in jorts. Fair trade? Trade offer. I receive bowl of rice, you receive Kaido's head, a free country, and everything you could ever eat. We have to accept the truth. Does he bite? No, but he can hurt you in other ways. Laugh Tale arc might be the shortest arc. Accurate AF. Frankie is a better doctor than Chopper. Frankie performed cyborg surgery on himself with scrap metal while his whole body was broken. Chopper couldn't heal the Smile users despite Devil Fruits altering being his specialty. Where did it go? Try this one. Do you have any powers? No. Where did I leave that Devil Fruit? Why didn't Kid do this while fighting Shanks? Is he a dummy? He has returned. I miss you, babe. I miss you, babe. Babe, what's wrong? I miss you so much. We have to accept the truth, Nakamas. Does he bite? No, but he can hurt you in other ways. Because of his connection with the movies, Shiki will never show up in the current manga. The rivalry we didn't know we wanted. We go by arcs here, ma'am/sir. When somebody asks what season are you on in One Piece? Me? We don't do that here. Or Pineapple Head. Hi, my name is Marco. Ah, nice to meet you, Marco. Hey, Pineapple Head, do you know where the One Piece is? Luffy almost died too many times. Hey, little man, how's it going? Jesus Christ. I don't get it. Lucci has seen the Gear 5 wanted poster and clearly says he wants to see Luffy's new form. The community. Bro thought he's gonna fight Gear 2. He is not a cute and goofy mofo. Stop glazing him. Literally one of the most evil mofos in the show. This is morally gray, actually. The price of freedom. I receive meat, you receive freedom in your country. LMAO, Trafalgar Law. Alright boys, let's have a nice, clean execution. Whitebeard, Luffy, Crocodile, Jinbei, Eva, Buggy, Blackbeard, Shanks. Not only does his neck broaden over time, but his cape collar gets larger and more pointy as well. Shanks when he gets to Laugh Tale. No love. I love One Piece. I hate Usopp. They must be consuming an entirely different story in their minds. Lady had the best life, nothing but eating and sleeping, but decided, nah, screw that Garfield trash. I want to be a celestial dragon and walk around like an evil Buzz Lightyear. She's a personification of greed. Nothing was ever going to be enough to satisfy her. I thought Luffy was bad, but this is a new type of stupidity. Want to join my crew as disposable meat shields that get killed every time I take a hit? Yes. Zoro. Show me the best frame you got. I'll go first. Who do you think could be the new Whitebeard? Or will there never be anyone like him? The new Joy Boy? The new Garp? The new Zebek? The new Whitebeard? Protects his family, fights with a polearm and his fists, insane mastery of his devil fruit, all types of hockey, has mutual respect with the new Roger, most likely will take over a Yonko territory. I mean, now that Big Mom is out of commission, it's gotta be him. Pero Spero doesn't have the shoulder to rule. Is a Chad. Luffy and Reed. Hello, Luffy from One Piece. Hello, Mr. Fantastic from Marvel Rivals. Two of the strongest swordsmen. Queens respect queens. A real Nami fan never speaks ill of Robin or Hancock. Binge watch 25 episodes of Marineford Arc. I miss watching 20 episodes of One Piece a day. It's funny, it's true. Usopp lying for the 1000th time? Chopper. What if? Operation Take Down Blackbeard's Pirates. Clearly, the Warden has never watched anime. It troubles me that you seem to be able to violate the law of physics. Nico Robin reunites with her family. Mom, Professor Clover, Saul, and Jabra. It's good to see you, Robin. Marco's fruit healing anything except his eyesight. Man, my Phoenix fruit is awesome. It cures everything bad that happens in my body. Except these flapping eyes. Can we get much higher? Girls after 3 rounds? Boys after 3 rounds? Whitebeard after 3 rounds of artillery fire to the chest. Why does Nami have infinity stones on her hand? Out here living my best life. Luffy is drowning. This ain't about him. Which one is more cursed? Buff Yamato or Thin Queen? Buff Yamato is just lore accurate. Yup, just ask Ace. What would Nami do if Luffy found a treasure and kept it to himself? Bro, this was from an H-anime animation. Marco, according to Luffy. Thoughts? Don't mess with us One Piece fans. We can't even remember some parts because it's too long. Art, cute edition. Rock, paper, a real man shows rock, you know. Scissors. You dirty noble spoonbait. Sabo was a girl? Happy birthday, Marco. Yoi! Can I fly? Yes, you can. I can fly! Yoi! What a beautiful sunshine and the wide open sea. Where is the Moby Cucumber? Impel Down arc in one picture. My mind is cooked. Yamato Nagant. Made a One Piece version of a meme I saw. H-anime on my discrimination app again? Huh? Discrimination on my H-anime app? Chopper. Chopper Monster Point pre-time skip. Chopper Monster Point post-time skip. Guy saves her entire kingdom, and she can't even pronounce his name right. Shake my head. Lucy. My name is Luffy. Lucy! Could Kuma push out all the horn dog in Sanji into a bubble? The bubble. I love their wholesome relationship dynamic. What was going through Sanji's mind? Calm down. Elbaf will be Usopp's arc, bro. Trust me, it's been teased since Little Garden. It's time for some uncomfortable conversations. Same thing with people saying Egghead was gonna be Frankie's arc. One Piece radicalized me, not gonna lie. Oh, a cute shonen about pirates and friendship. One Piece is an allegory reflective of the modern-day society we live in. It is a show about class wars, discrimination, systems of power, oppression, overthrowing a corrupt totalitarian government disguised as a democracy, and the quest for liberation. In the framework of Foucault's epistemological, constructivist, and historicist theories, the world government and navy control the narrative in which the celestial dragons have maintained their power and reign over the world for centuries, and have suppressed academics and historians through extremist, totalitarian measures in order to reinforce their power. Those who seek the truth are persecuted through any means necessary as they pose a threat to the status quo. The protagonists appeal to viewers through their idealistic views of liberation and equity exemplified through simple, relatable mediums such as friendship and dreams and OMG Trafalgar Law! She's also going to have to wear the post-time skip Nami outfit for half of the series. Emily Rudd realizing she has to film the Absalom scene. I would bet all of the money I have they will never make that scene, and I am absolutely okay with that. Well, flap. One Piece animator leaves industry to create H-anime. Backshots with impact frames. Notice how Chopper said people, not women. Sanji, honey. Where's the Book of Fish? Sheesh, everything on Sanji's bookshelf is full of people in their birthday suits. Fictional idols. I've learned so much from the people who never existed. Kuma was such a troll for doing that to Sanji. If you were to go on a vacation, where would you like to go? Of course, Amazon Lily. Okay, I'll send you there. Chill the flap out with the aura. Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho-ho! Okay, Zoro slept with a princess, but Brook is on another level. Mihawk's legendary battles were not against Shanks. It was against... I really do. I just love that the character with an egg for a theme announces his attack as Legs Benedict. Curious, which fact/foreshadowing about the series is basically this image in a nutshell? Oda, who had never thought of any of that. The Oda already planned for Sanji to have siblings because of his name. I'm 100% his name was a last day idea he had because Oda wanted to call him Naruto. And he would hate him. Sometimes I think about that girl who found out her BF was cheating, so she told him, "Luffy would hate you," and he started crying. Classic tale. My 29 female boyfriend, 29 male, keeps getting into fights with a cook at Waffle House. This is the crazy part. My BF keeps going back and ordering eggs and getting into fistfights with the same cook. It's almost a ritual at this point. My boyfriend orders runny eggs, the cook serves him some other version of eggs, and then they beat the flap out of each other. I quit going with him after the second fight, but he keeps going by himself. They're like Peter and the giant chicken from Family Guy. It's the weirdest thing. They physically fought like 6 or 7 times over this. I've tried to talk to him about it a few times, but he keeps saying it's a matter of principle. I've told him to talk to the manager or something like that, but he just waves me off. Apparently, that cook hasn't yet made him the correct runny eggs, but it's like he spends the week learning new ways of preparing eggs to piss my boyfriend off. Actually, that's a sign of Alzheimer's. What if deja vu is just an untrained advanced observation hockey? Skipper. Me? Do you watch One Piece? Her. OMG, yes, I'm a big fan. Great. But I skipped Skypiea arc. Many tried, but didn't succeed. Bon Clay is more of a Chad than Buggy. Changed my mind. Yup. What I look like versus what I'm thinking about. Who is the weakest of them? Hype dictates that Aramaki is the weakest. Green Bull. My only evidence for this is I dislike him and Shanks clowned on him with the Wi-Fi hockey. The ones that aren't fast enough and can't also freeze their opponents. Cannibalism in One Piece. Zeph eating his leg. Hachan eating takoyaki. Big Mom eating kids. Carrot eating carrot. Oden eating Oden. Marco eating pineapple. What does a leg taste like? How can Marco eat a pineapple with its skin? Why doesn't Carrot have bunny teeth? Should Yamato have been jacked like Oden, or the design is already perfect? What Yamato looks like versus what Yamato thinks Yamato looks like. The most slept on character in the verse. Miss Gold, D, and Weak. Might have overdone it a bit. The Straw Hats if Miss Golden Week actually took her job seriously. I got your premium rice cakes. Do you have the Ekok Black we talked about? He knows how to make an entrance. Jinbei to Big Mom just as the fight is about to heat up. I fear no man. Luffy stopping to watch and forgetting about the portrait. Brook. Fine, I'll do it myself. If power in One Piece was estimated by how good someone's beard/mustache is, who would be the strongest? Over 9,000. Unsolved mysteries of One Piece. Laugh-Tale? Giant Straw Hat? Monkey D. Dragon's Devil Fruit? Who is Sogeking? Dragon Slayer. This is how propaganda works in One Piece world. The real villains, the real heroes. When your favorite character predicts the future of cryptocurrency, Nami was ahead of the game. Fact, Nami's money eyes are a B instead of the traditional $sign. This is because Oda was actually foreshadowing the success and rise of the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. Real men cry. Arnold Schwarzenegger is my fan casting for Whitebeard, so I made him look the part. Not disappointed. Poor Nami, art by Champuardo. 9 months in my womb making me suffer. And he looks like his stupid dad. Whose cucumber was bigger in this scene? Whitebeard's cucumber is bigger than Shanks' whole body. As One Piece fans enjoying Oda's world, we can all relate to Dofi in this moment. I never get bored with this world. It's getting interesting. Even in her 40s, Nami is still Nami. Art by Aosora 5088. The strongest. Which One Piece character is this? That one's my favorite. Bartolomeo. It's always that one person in every sleepover. Is sand called sand because it's between sea and land? For the last time, go to bed, Luffy! Pick one. An amazing One Piece movie? An amazing One Piece game? Remember, the Dressrosa arc took less than a day from the point the Straw Hats arrived to Doflamingo's defeat. Until we meet again. Who are the most One Piece coded characters that isn't from One Piece? What is something you don't like about One Piece? This cherry pie is to die for! This cherry pie is so gross I thought I'd die! Huh? I hate how we never got Inventor Usopp again. Like, what did he do after the New World? Show off the Pop Greens? The Kuro Kabuto? The, Tabasco Star again? Made a new staff for Nami with Frankie that can extend? That's it? Nami learned ninjutsu when it's Usopp that could have used it better. Boa would die for that. Luffy has no idea that some women love this particular gum-gum technique. Art, but no Zoro. When the crew hears about the ghost ship, but some of them are just too chill to care. Ghost ship? Like I give a flap. He's been doing this for 20 years now. End One Piece or draw 2. If Ace and Yamato ended up together. I was confused at first. At first, I thought it was fish with clothes. Sanji's family be like. Toei Animation creating an epic magical girl sequence for characters you don't give a flap about, and Reiju. I came to end this war. I came to end this war. Ignore him. Just continue the war. 5 minutes later. I'm returning your hat, as promised. Does Law count as a Disney princess? Magic hands? Do animals talk to you? Were you poisoned? Kidnapped or enslaved? Do people assume all your problems got solved because of a big strong man showed up? You are a princess. Okay, what? Are the artists related or something? Baseball with Yamato or go to lunch with Luffy? Zeus. Bro. Do not cry. It's just a nose. Which One Piece character do you share a birthday with? Mine is Miss Monday. So guys, since I know that everyone just loves this ship so much and has no hate or disdain to it, like at all, I thought why not share this comic I found to see the wonderful responses you will give to it. Art by Champuardo. Mama! It's alright, honey. Mommy will give you the gift that you want. But Daddy said I can only have it when I'm a bit older. Did he? What gift did you ask Daddy? A baby brother. Then Mommy will do her best to give Bubba anything she wants. If you were to convince someone to watch or read One Piece by showing them a scene or panel, what would it be? He just keeps getting shot over and over. Oh my god, they killed Peckhams, you spoonbait! I don't know if I'm in the minority, but this is one of my favorite bits in the whole series. Hey, Luffy. Is this woodpile good enough? It's a combination of the complete nonchalance, Sanji and Zoro not only working together, but proud of their work, and the timing or something. It just kills me. Also, Sanji's facial expression. Oda's foreshadowing. LEGO One Piece sets coming later this year. Picture of all One Piece characters, face only. Does this prove Oda has the same face syndrome? Credit at Nero Narin on Twitter. The first image is all girls. The second one is all men. The third one is also all girls. One Piece short story. Nin Nin. Being a ninja is great, Nin Nin. This is delicious. None of us have ever said Nin Nin before. Still remember how these two dorks of authors going home from work party giggling, laughing, and so happy because they met Akira Toriyama at the party and he called them friends. Peak cinema. This scene's overtaking you in any version. Ed, Edd n Eddy X One Piece Wave 1, art by me. I'm gonna be Hokage! Oh lord, I'm in shambles. Got something to say, punk? Have you ever faced the almighty 3 sword slashing? Mom said I get all the berries. Zappity zap zap! How do we get a good One Piece game? One Piece franchises? I was so excited for Odyssey because I thought a party-based One Piece RPG could have been so amazing, but it just fell really flat for me personally. It was too easy and just felt clunky. One Piece Live Action Season 2 has officially wrapped filming. First look at the Straw Hats. Zoro wearing the same outfit even after everyone else changed clothes. Main character vibes. He's been a pirate for 30 years, took him 12 years to finish his journey, restarted it, and became king of the pirates 14 years after that. He's been at sea for around 50 years, been a pirate for at least 45 years, and started his own crew 33 years ago. He had an absurd amount of strength since he was a kid. Started building her own empire 63 years ago, and has been a pirate for around 33 years. She was born a natural disaster. He's been a pirate for almost 40 years, captain of his own crew for 24 years, became an emperor after a journey of 18 years. And then there is Luffy. Been sailing for around 6 months, stopped sailing for 2 years, came back and became a Yonko in 2 weeks. Don't forget Ace, who started his journey at 17 and within 2 years beat multiple warlords, turned down a warlord position, and became a top commander in an emperor's crew. Garp. And people say child abuse never helped anybody. New official Wano art. The difference is crazy. Left side kinda looks like she is tired to be alive. Do you agree? Unpopular opinion. Roger's timeskip design was way cooler. I see it more as, the left is how he was depicted and perceived by the media and people who didn't know him, versus the right is how he actually was. One Piece fans right now. I wonder how many times the word mural has been said in the past 24 hours. The power of milk. Law and Luffy are so cute. What does Straw Guy say when he sees people kissing? Get a room. Am I the only one who didn't know this? What is Usopp in Japanese translated to English? Liar. It's a contraction between Uso, to tell a lie, and Aesop, as in the dude who wrote the fable The Boy Who Cried Wolf, which is how we are introduced to him. She's freaking huge! One Piece is always weird with its pseudo-giants. Like, we have humans, we have giants, and then randomly we got random 10-foot tall dudes and dudettes, followed by some rando 20-ish footer who is legally still human. Bunny D. Luffy. Tattoo. In 1,000 years, the people of the future will believe that she was a goddess of these times, and they wouldn't be wrong. Yeah, this is the moment that solidified Luffy being an emperor for me. I was a little worried that I could never see Luffy as a Yonko, cause he doesn't really have the intimidation factor that Kaido and Big Mom have. But if I were in Rob Lucci's shoes, I would 100% spoon myself if I saw this. Especially if right before this, my opponent started beating his chest, saying, "I feel it," then exploded. Luffy and Mr. 3. One Piece Season 2 new cast announced. Rico Sanchez as Dragon, Yonda Thomas as Igaram, James Hiroyuki Lau as Ippon-matsu. So, we are getting that legendary Zoro scene with the Sandai Kitetsu. Nice. Why was Brook about to hit Zoro when he was hurt? Is he stupid? That's Brook's brother, Shambrook. How boss would an armament hockey Frankie be? Such a missed opportunity for Frankie not to grab some sea stone in Wano and make brass knuckles out of it. Then he wouldn't need hockey to fight Lokia users. Could Magellan be Admiral level if he tried? If Magellan trained with his fruit and learned hockey and stopped eating poison, do you think he could be Admiral level? Once he figures out how to get the diarrhea under control, it's game over. Magellan was a beast for this. Hi, my name is Magellan, and I'm the only character that can say I almost killed the two most important characters. If it wasn't for Ivankov and Shiryu, both would have died. And I know in the current time of the manga, both could take him or at least fight him better, but in that time in Impel Down arc, Magellan was truly a menace with his poison. I would like to know your opinion. I really like Magellan as a character and Devil Fruit user. What do you think about this? I love when this happens. I drew Robin in one of her scrap concept art designs. How Lego Zoro would work. Funny how the weakest sea has the top tiers. In my opinion, East Blue was the weakest sea because Garp just flapped up the majority of new pirate crews, just in case. Favorite One Piece man? Let's be honest, we all know it's this Teddy Bear King. Look, all I'm saying is that respectfully, we need to stop glazing Senor Pink so much and start giving all that love and attention to Beige. Dude's the definition of a family man and Chad. Bro loves his wife and son and would do anything to protect him. Never realized how bad Luffy's been through it until I caught up to One Piece. Shiryu is Blackbeard's first commander? Are you telling me that Shiryu and not Jesus Burgess is the first commander? Like how? He was the 6th one to be recruited. Does this confirm that Shiryu is the second strongest among Blackbeard's crew? Or confirm that he didn't just pick the number 2s on the color spread based on rank? He alludes to the fact that he selected some of them based on the fighting power rather than rank. That cover, huh? Similar to Zoro, not all of those characters have the title of First Mate. I selected the number 2s as I saw fit. Usually, Shachi and Penguin are more dependable, but those two, who have seen Beppo's Sulong form, are no match for Beppo in terms of fighting power. I acknowledge him. Zoro Backshot by me. For the love of God phrasing. New Nami cosplay just dropped. Anyone else thought Ace falling randomly asleep would become a running gag? But it did. We see during other moments in the show that Ace, Luffy, and Garp do this a lot. It must be a family trait. Finally completed this insane Luffy mosaic puzzle. Was really fun seeing a lot of random scenes from the past while putting this together. This took about 6 months working off and on. If Straw Hats were bounty hunters and got rewards for defeating their enemies. If 2 Straw Hat members win together, reward is divided equally. Luffy, 7,745,100,000 berries. Zoro, 1.584 billion berries. Sanji, 1.361 billion berries. Frankie, 550 million berries. Nami, 238,750,000 berries. Usopp, 219,100,000 berries. Chopper, 8.6 million berries. Jinbei, 546 million berries. Robin, 480 million berries. Brook, 0. Brook didn't beat anyone with the bounty. Zoro jumping from 99 million with Pika to 1.39 billion with King is crazy. Live Action Season 2 randomly dropped the best casting? The similarities, the monkey family looks best. Weird/cool how Garp and Luffy don't really look alike, but Dragon somehow looks like a mix of the two. Crazy good casting again. Maybe I shouldn't ask, but is there a reason why Smoker is the only one with a brain who uses Sea Stone as a weapon? There are several in fact, mostly nets and bullets. What are some only One Piece can make this normal moments? One Piece is the only anime to make dressing up as a pigeon with your pet pigeon normal. Luffy fighting a man made of mochi who can see the future in the mirror world. Hallowed be thy name. One Piece characters that everyone likes. I'll start. Bon Clay is simply impossible to hate him, and if someone hates him, I have serious suspicions about his character. Bon Clay is simply incredible, and if it weren't for him, Luffy would have died in Impel Down. To this day, I'm in doubt whether he died or not after Impel Down. I didn't hear talk more about him, but he's incredible. He didn't abandon Luffy until the last moments. I wanted to be his friend. I love you, Bon Clay. Today, I found Math no Mi. I am pissed about this. Chopper only used this form once, and I'm mad that he didn't use it more. The stuff that he could have done. Oda didn't want to end Wano too fast. Lie turns into reality on Usopp's shorts. I just found this on a random poster in my room. I've heard of the theory that every lie Usopp says turns true, but I've never heard anyone talking about this poster. Blackbeard and Shanks tattoo. Are you telling me Enuru isn't an awakened Logia? Also, Luffy stealing his stance for Bounce Man is kinda funny. Logia users can change their shape. This is Enel changing his shape. Caesar, Aramaki, and Monet can all do the same thing. The real reason why Luffy was able to jump back into Gear 5 in Wano, but in Egghead he needed food to refuel first. Kyoga 101 crafted this theory, and I found it too good not to share over here. My theory, Crazy Break Month theory, is that Luffy used people's laughter, celebration, and wishes for fuel down in the festival. mostly because it can be taken as a form of prayer/ritual that could be utilized by Luffy. This is because his fruit's name is the Sun God, and until now, we haven't seen why it's a god and not a warrior or something else. To sum it up, the more people laugh, do the drumbeat, wish for their own happiness, the longer he can fight. That may even be why they tried to snuff out everything about the Void Century and Nika, because belief is power for him. This is one of the greatest theories I have ever read. He cooked the meal of a lifetime. Ace and Whitebeard's grave. Has anyone seen it recently in Japan? This image is from Universal Studios, but I'm wondering if it's still there. Brook Snowman. Genuine question. If Robin was such a dangerous person to the world government, why didn't they just send someone from like CP0 or something to capture her? Because they didn't know where she was for most of her life. As a child, she was running/hiding. Then she stayed hidden under Croc and went on the constant move again. Any interaction with Marines or Cypherpole were mostly coincidental when they crossed paths. Oda on the upcoming LEGO sets. LEGO sets are coming! Even now, I have dozens of LEGO boxes piled up at my workplace that I haven't even had time to dig into. There's no cooler toy out there. For 25 years since the anime started, I've been asking for a LEGO toy. And finally, my dream is being fulfilled with a live-action collection. Thank you to the LEGO Group. Woohoo! You can bet I'll be building and displaying them. Killing and selling his own kind. Octopus Hachan selling octopus fritters does seem a bit ironic, doesn't it? It's like Chicken running a fried chicken stand, but hey, it's anime, anything can happen. Fishmen based on octopus and actual octopus are separate species in the One Piece universe. Also, see minks eat meat. What is the coolest weapon in One Piece in your opinion? I think Sogeking is Usopp's mom. This makes tons of sense, because in Thriller Bark, Sogeking saves Usopp because Sogeking is Usopp's mom, and in Enies Lobby, Sogeking helped out her son's crew. I could believe this if not for one problem. Sogeking is from Sniper Island, Bon China is not. I turned Luffy into the Chopper crying meme. Do you think current Zoro can beat Mihawk, but Mihawk can only use the little sword he wielded during the Butter Tea arc? With only the butter knife, I think Mihawk would lose. That being said, we're really not sure what he can do. Is Magellan actually powerful in the grand scheme of things? They've shown that poison can only be cured with an antidote. No amount of Haki will save you from his poison unless you have the antidote or hormone injections. He's no doubt one of the strongest. The reflection of Kuzan's sunglasses depict Garp in his prime during their battle. Kinda proud of my little discovery. Please don't tell me that's common knowledge. My favorite panel from Marineford. But though you may be a fool, I still love you. I feel like so many things happened on Marineford that the relationship between Whitebeard and Squard is often overlooked. A father that forgives his son despite the latter's foolishness. I feel like a lot, or at least a decent amount of people, loved Ace's panels so much that they always bring it up when discussing about favorite scenes or panels, but in my opinion, this one is just as impactful. Whenever the topic comes up, I always say to my friends that this panel is a very great depiction of how a father's love should be like. Speaking from personal experience, I would have loved it if my own father said this to me. Even once would be nice. What are your predictions on Straw Hat's Laugh Tale outfits? Yeah, so go Gear 2. Bro, I have Gear 5. Oda, I swear, if this is what I fear it is, this whole thing might just be a child's dream. Luffy finds the One Piece. We don't see it, but he found it. He turns to face the Straw Hats. In unison, they all say, "Luffy, it's time to wake up." Luffy squints his eyes, slowly waking up. He is in a modern hospital, facing his family. Each family member resembles one of the Straw Hats. Was it all just a dream? What was the One Piece at the end again? I don't remember. The end. Is King stupid? King really saw this dude and said, yeah, he's gonna bring so much joy to the world. Roger, shouldn't we go fight Emu and save the world, Roger? Fight Emu? Bruh, I can't even beat Sengoku and Garp. How am I supposed to fight Emu? By the way, I'm disbanding the crew. Good luck! They just pissed off every Fantastic Four fan with this post. Mr. Fantastic be like, true or false? 100% power? 99.5% power. Dog flap writing. This is Shamrock. He's Shank's twin. He's a god knight and... Oda, just give us the time travel arc and let's be done with this trash. Question. Is it possible to downplay Zoro's feats as genetics and destiny without being disingenuous? Zoro is only strong because of his genetics and destiny since he's the descendant of Ryuma. Zoro's dad died to East Blue pirate fodder. Zoro was gonna die to East Blue marine fodder. I quit One Piece after Marineford. Peak writing. Peak villains? Alright, let me leave this dude for now and give him time to recover so he can try to beat me up again for the 6th time. Peak stakes. Damn, I almost died. Let me eat real quick so I can go back to 100 HP. Does anyone think the name is kinda goofy? Wait, his name is actually Shamrock? I thought it was a joke. I love Kizaru, but even he can't escape from slander. I turn blind eye to people I love for sake of government that I despise. Compelling character with complex morality. I did the exact same thing. Hello, fraud resources? Shanks is still a rat. Shamrock wasn't the one who spoke to the Gorosei. Shanks' third identical twin incoming. Does anyone still take Emu seriously? Sabo sneaks into the throne room. Wapol escapes from the palace and frees Vivi. Bible study to Lily Sunday begins. Always cracks me up remembering that Oda created the Red Hair Pirates to be just a regular group of dudes, but the insane longevity of the series and power creep means these dumpy mofos are now borderline gods. Do you guys think Oda went too far this time, or are people just overreacting? Put on some pants! Empowering. Personally, I would like her to wear some pants, but I don't really get insulted by her design or anything. God forbid there's a 1% chance Shanks hurts some random guard. Cucumber riding Shanks is our top priority. Power scaling community in shambles. You're Roger's equal. You're Roger's equal. You're Roger's equal. Everyone are Roger's equal. So when is Oda going to reveal that Nami is actually a princess from the long-lost kingdom of Weather? And that she's good at navigating, etc., not because she worked for it, no, it's because of her Weather Kingdom genetics. It absolutely terrifies me. Does slandering someone that's not Usopp, Shanks, Garp, or Dragon frighten you that much? You guys telling me I can't use this picture anymore? Bro is getting paid to look east all season. Dragon in One Piece live action will be played by Rigo Sanchez. Luckiest actor alive, cause now all he gotta do is stand there and look to the right for the next 8 seasons and get paid big money. Gave her pants. Emu got jumped by Fraud Boy and his allies, and still won. Bozo had access to 3 world-ending weapons, a large invulnerable Power Ranger mech, synthetic devil fruits, cloning, a Jesus fruit, and his crew, yet still got bodied. Joy Boy is the biggest jobber in the verse. Is it for real? People actually believe this? There's no way Oda had all this planned out from chapter 1. Bruh, go watch Skypiea again. All the lore drop from this chapter can be traced back 22 years ago. He had it figured out the entire time. This is in reference to the latest chapter with the mural. It's obvious Oda made things up as he went. These people are insane. Guys, if you actually read the manga, in chapter 1, they literally say that Luffy will become the Pirate King. This is foreshadowing to the end of the series, where Luffy becomes the Pirate King. Gave him pants. Now that El Hermano is officially canon, I can't wait for the reveal of Mihawk Blanco, the secret 8th warlord of the sea. 3 Mihawk victims. Guys, the rat memes may have died, but don't forget the daddy memes. Do you know who my father is? Meet my new OC! Guys, here's my One Piece OC, Shamrock! His name is Shamrock, and he is Shanks' secret brother, but he's also evil. He's a super strong swordsman and captain of the God Knights. He even worked with Emu. His girlfriend is really hot and shoots arrows and only wears a tiny pair of undergarments. Hope you like my OC, guys! So, even Nami was supposed to have a special bloodline? Oda, circa 2016. I had conceived the initial plot of Film Strong World to dig into the secret of Nami's birth. The movie staff was shocked to read the content. The story became a little too touching, so I revised it to be more exciting for the young audience. Y'all are telling me that there are now 3 swordsmen Mihawk has never fought? Roger Pirates had their priorities straight. Roger, Rayleigh, and Gabon? Oda just pardoned his favorite character. Credit at Togashi. We find the defendant not guilty. We did it, Captain. Now let's get rid of my child support. Is there a limit to the glaze? Perhaps the greatest feat of writing in human history. Leak. It happened the time Shanks went to marry Joa. Brother, join us. Yeah. She is my partner, Gunko. I will never accept a woman being on the same level as me. Goodbye. I'll go make a crew of only men, and we'll have Bible study, epic adventures. Imagine Oda trolls us with this. Ha, Logia, Paramecia, and finally Zone. All kinds of strongest devil fruit. So that explains how Pell survived. Goda does it again. What the flap? Pell? You were Emu this whole time? The final war, if Oda cooks.
What a surprise. I didn't expect to see you again at Mary Joa.
Welcome to my Mary Joa. I thought you would finish it up at Pangaea Castle. Seems you struggled with Straw Hat Luffy more than I anticipated.
Stop projecting your own anguish onto me. You were the one who was defeated by Joy Boy.
Who the flap is Joy Boy? Either way, I appreciate your destroying that awful chair. Thanks to that, I can now stop you.
So, you want to fight me for Joy Boy? I don't see how that benefits you.
Bro, who the flap is Joy Boy? It's not about benefit. Crushing those who try to control me is always the only reason I take action.
It's over, Joy Boy.
That's my string clone, you dummy. Get his cake, Straw Hat. Gamu gamu no. Don Gatling! What you guys think? Luffy isn't a well-written character. Luffy is one of the best and most well-written protagonists ever in fiction. Luffy is the best fictional character ever created, no argument. One Piece is the best fictional story ever created. Best story development, best character development, the most amount of themes, the most amount of references to ancient mythologies, the most depth, the most theories, the most talked about. Period. Everyone laughed at him. What if 2 different people? Ro was cooking. What if, instead of Shamrock, his sword has the devil fruit? What would your reaction be? How can a sword eat a devil fruit? Mihawk victims confirmed. 3 family members, and not even a black blade. Luffy, as of now, is not beating Akainu. That boy Luffy can last 5 minutes before needing his opponent to feed him. Huh. Better keep my cake in this office, or the story is finished.